Alright, so while I'm finishing up working on the wings, get those ready to be covered, I ordered some parts off of Amazon. Got my DC motor. See here, 12 or 24 volt, 330 RPM, a 350 watt, 18 amp. So it's geared reduction. Should work real nice. This is a number 35 chain and my DC speed controller. I ran out of my little wire connectors, so I can't quite connect everything up and show you all how it's going to work. But there's the variable speed control here, off, forward, and reverse. And I'll just go ahead and see if I can't do this one-handed here. Okay, so there's the motor in operation. Hopefully it gives me plenty of torque. I ended up ordering like a mini bike rear wheel. It comes with a sprocket and a disc brake and some bolts. And for better traction, I ordered a second wheel, same size and everything. So I ordered two of them, and I'll just bolt the two together with one sprocket in the middle. So that's that. I got plenty of steel here on the floor from a different project, and I'll probably use some of that. But to begin with, I think I'm going to go ahead and just build the framework out of some 2x4s. That'll give me an idea if it's all going to work the way I want it to before I start welding up a bunch of junk. All right, thanks for watching. All right, so I got my wheels in the mail today. Like I said, I ordered two, so it came with two sprockets, two disc brakes, two wheels, two hubs. What I'm gonna have to do though is, let me slide those apart here. I'll just bolt the sprocket in with like 4 bolts. Take these other 2 holes and I'll thread a stud in that will, and I'll have to probably drill out the other 2 matching holes. These are threaded holes, and I'll drill out 2 of the holes to match the 2 pins that'll go on this side, and then I'll be able to put it all together and have 2 traction wheels and one. I left my phone holder at the airstrip the other day, so I'll have 2 traction wheels with 1 drive gear in the middle. So that's that step. All right, so just a quick update. Who says you gotta cut up a bunch of steel and weld it together hoping that everything's going to work out good, when all you got to do is build it out of wood first and make sure it does work. This is easy enough. Just a piece of 1/2-inch ply, some 2x4s underneath. I got a, where is it? Here's a spare one. Got this 11 millimeter by, I think it's like 407 millimeter long stainless steel rod from Amazon. Came in a 2-pack, and it was only what I want to say, like 15 bucks total with delivery. So that's what I've got here in the axle, and just drilled me some holes in the 2x4 to support the axle. The wheels in the center there, I just put a couple 3 hex bolts on each hub, and they will lock together forward, and when you reverse it, one will slip until it locks going the other direction. So that won't be an issue. And like I said, pretty much kind of trial and error. I will have to shorten the chain a little bit, and then mount my motor. On this end, I'll have a cup or something, or shoot, I can even cut out a hole. That might be a good idea. Just cut a hole here that'll fit the tail wheel. And on this end, I will mount a handle. More than likely, it will be like a welded steel handle with like a flat steel plate here that screws down, and that way I can kind of maneuver it, and you know, like if that's the handle, I can maneuver this thing left and right, and my control box will be on the end of the handle. So I'll have the on-off switch, forward and reverse, and speed control all at my fingertips. So that's where I am right now, and hopefully I get this thing operational real soon. Thanks for watching. All right, so today I've been working on this little control panel to cut, well, I was able to cut the hole in the aluminum for that little forward and reverse switch, but in order to install it, I had to cut the 2 wires that go to the box. Now I'll reinstall the wires and attach this box to the aluminum plate, and then all that will go on my handle somewhere after I mount it to the wheels, the base. So that's what I just accomplished here in the last 20 minutes or so. So on, off, forward, reverse I should say, and speed control over here. All right, a little bit closer. Ordered up a new gear off of Amazon. This here's a 35B11, and it had a 3/8 bore in the center. There it is, 35B11. I don't know, 10, maybe 11 teeth, but 35 pitch. And using a 7/16 drill bit, which is like 11 millimeter. I drilled it up, and I also took one of my step drills and just a little bit on the inboard side to get over that shoulder. And it has 2 locking screws on it. So I used one of them to position inside the keyway. One of those is in the keyway, kind of dark there. Yeah, one of those set screws goes into the keyway, and the other set screw over here just tightens down on the shaft. So drilling process was pretty easy, just using my drill press and that there low vise and some blaster penetrating oil made the drilling a little easier. So that part's done. The chain has been adjusted. I'm gonna go and mount this motor, probably just temporarily, and I will get to the next step. All right, so what I got here is just some temporary wiring done. Obviously there's no handle. So let's see if that's forward here. Okay, that's forward, and then stop, off, reverse. And I think just 12 volts. Oops, all right. I think 12 volts is going to be plenty of power, although this is a 12 to 24 volt motor. Max wattage of 300, output 350 watts, so that's at 24 volts. But I think I'm going to try it first with just the 12 volts, and I can always bump it up. And obviously that plate there is going to be on the top of a handle, and over there on the far side will be where the tail wheel goes. So I think it's coming along quite nicely. Thanks for watching.